What is up, everybody? And ho, 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 and jingle all the way. Jingle bells. Philip Rivers smells.
No, he doesn't.
And Patrick Mahomes is eliminated from the playoffs. Welcome to the Touchdown Talk podcast, the Christmas episode. Merry Christmas and happy holidays to everyone out there watching. I am your host, Ryan. As always, I'm joined by my wonderful co-hosts, Evan and Santa Claus with a K. This is a German Santa Claus.
Wearing the Portuguese Santa Claus.
Wearing a traditional Portuguese hat. So
this is the OG for all of you guys out there that don't know. This is the OG Santa hat, by the way.
Yeah, you want to give us a little history?
It says Madeira on it and everything.
Yeah. Well, the Madeira is not supposed to be on there, no. But this is the original decoration of the Santa hat. But then over the years, the Santa hat was twisted and misconcepted into what it is now, what Ryan's wearing now. You got me?
Yes.
I don't know if I believe that, Tony.
I mean, listen, we can make a whole episode about the history of Santa Claus.
You can believe what you want because I just served you a load of bullshit.
Yeah,
of course he was bullshit.
I don't believe that. Yeah.
Santa Claus was created by Coca-Cola to sell Coca-Cola. So I don't think that it started like that. Like the classic Santa drinking a Coke, that is the original Santa, as we know it today. That's how it started.
Really?
But there was Saint Nicholas and all these guys that were more like religious historical figures.
Well, because
Saint Nicholas was real.
Well, yeah, exactly. But he was a saint. It was a religious thing when it was a more religious holiday. But then the consumerism of it all and the capitalism of everything being red and all this stuff was that was Coca-Cola and all the brand Santa Claus, that figure we know. This has nothing to do with sports, all right? As much as we love learning the history of Santa Claus.
Yeah, this is actually a history of Christmas episode.
Right, and we're not talking about sports at all today, actually.
Well, it's a good thing you bring this up because you're right. You know, over time, everything has corrupted Christmas, and including the NFL, because now we have shitty NFL games on Christmas Day. So it's like,
you have Chargers Chiefs on Christmas.
No, you have Chiefs Broncos.
Broncos.
That will be a shit moment.
Terrible.
They're all like that. All the games are like that. Well, you have Cowboys.
Literally all.
You have Cowboys Commanders, which is a pointless game. You have Lions Vikings, which is essentially if the Lions don't get help, then it will be a pointless game. And then you have obviously Chiefs Broncos, which is the Broncos fighting for a 1 seed, but the Chiefs aren't fighting for anything. There's other important matchups that are happening on Sunday that are not happening on Christmas. So it'll be something to watch for sure. And it'll be fantasy finals for all you fantasy heads out there.
Are one of you guys in the championship or no?
Man, I
can't even make the playoffs.
So it was just me?
You're in the finals.
It's just you.
I'm in the finals. I'm in a dynasty league. I'm in the finals.
All right, rock on.
I mean, I'll run the roster later, but I'm not going to do that now since we're just getting started. But my roster is very good. Very good.
Yeah. Last week, it was mostly, Rico Dowdle and Aaron Jones letting me down, Tyler Warren, guys like that, guys who were good for me in the middle of the season and then just completely shit the bed when I got to the semifinals. But I'm fighting for third place. I can at least get my money back, which is great. But hey, we're grasping at straws here. But I'm glad you're in the finals.
I have a coworker of mine, and he lost his semifinal matchup because of the Zay Flowers fumble.
Oh, it was that close where it was just the one
man.
He lost by 2 points.
And it was the fumble.
Terrible.
And part of it was the fumble.
Wow.
Or it was a fumble.
That's just rough, man.
And also in his league, you get points if your player's team wins or loses. So if they win, you get +1. If they lose, you get -1. I think it's the dumbest scoring thing ever. Personally,
that's
I think it's
stupid.
so
Wow.
dumb.
Yeah, that does. I don't
The
like
Ravens
that for
also
fantasy.
lost, so he lost a point off there as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if just
And
the
that
fumble
was-
happened, he would have only lost by 1. But then the Ravens lost, so he lost by 2.
Ah,
And I'm like, that is so dumb. It is legit the dumbest thing ever.
that's
Feel like
just
you're
heartbreaking.
just taking a game that's mostly about luck and putting even more factors of luck into
Right,
it.
exactly. And I was like, it makes no sense this way. But
Right.
anyways.
Well, speaking of that, go ahead. No, go trivia.
No,
Trivia.
go ahead.
I was gonna say we could talk about that Ravens Pats game.
I was gonna talk about the Chiefs game real quick.
Sure. Yeah.
Because I'll be honest, I did not watch the Chiefs game. Did Gardner Minshew get hurt?
Yes.
Did he tore his ACL,
Minshew
correct?
tore his ACL.
He
So
didn't tear it.
No,
His
he tore-
ACL. No,
I thought
I
he tore
saw
it.
that his ACL is intact, but he's still out for the season. He's not coming
Okay.
back.
You guys, I have a trivia question for you guys. Who is the current #1 QB on the Chiefs depth chart?
Oh, I already
Oh.
know.
It's Olatakun.
Chris Olatakun.
Chris Olatakun. Is that
Yes,
his name?
very good. Nice job, guys. That was good. That was good.
Because I
haven't
was
seen it.
watching Red Zone and I remember hearing the name and being like, "What?"
Gotcha. I did not watch the Chiefs game. Work's been a little crazy, as you guys know, but I won't get into that on the podcast. But I saw that he got hurt, and I was like, no way. I was like ACL injury too. I was like, they're gonna have legit no one running this team.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna have me playing quarterback pretty soon.
You got Harrison Butker out there. They got Travis Kelce
Yeah.
running the Wildcat.
That's why I like the Christmas Day matchups. That's why I bought them up, because you got all 3 games. You got third string QBs in every game. You got Dak Prescott against Josh Johnson, and Jared Goff against Max Brosmer, because McCarthy also got hurt, so he's out. And then you have Bo Nix against Chris Olatakun.
Damn.
Yep. So that just goes to show the slate we got. Honestly, I think of those 3 third string quarterbacks that have the best chance of winning, I honestly give it to Max Brosmer and the Vikings, because their defense has just been carrying them. It hasn't been solely on the offense. I feel like their defense has been so good for them. Like literally, I mean, the Giants are not they're not good, but they're not a slouch on offense. You even saw it against the Pats. They were able to have some scoring, but literally Jackson Dart threw for 33 yards against the Vikings.
That's
on
insane.
Sunday.
I didn't look at his stats from that game, but hearing 33 yards is god awful. Like
he didn't complete a pass
horrible.
until like end of the second quarter.
That's insane.
And
mid third quarter, he was 1 for 5 for 6 yards.
Yeah.
And
My lord.
Something else
And
here.
they weren't even Tyrone Tracy had a couple good runs, but like they really weren't even running the ball that great. I'm pretty sure their only touchdown they scored in that game was
the defensive fumble, right?
Yeah, the pick, the scoop and score for Brian Burns, who is a Pro Bowler, which we should also talk about that. The Pro Bowl rosters did get announced today.
I agree. Pro Bowler Christian Gonzalez.
Yes. I actually didn't get a chance to look at them fully. So did you guys see them, the full rosters?
I didn't see the full roster, but I know there's 3 Oregon Ducks on the Pro Bowl rosters. You can probably guess who they are. The other 2 are
Justin Herbert.
Mhm.
And the other Duck.
A little more Oregon Ducks.
Kayvon Thibodeau.
No to both of those.
Really? Bo Nix to make? Oh, well, that actually I'm not surprised.
With the AFC.
I don't think so.
So
let me look at.
Let's.
lineman for the Detroit Lions.
Oh, Penei Sewell.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Former Duck. Quack, quack.
Yeah.
Yes. Makes
So
sense.
let's just run through these whole roster. So
Yeah, let's do it.
AFC, you got 3 quarterbacks for the AFC. You got Josh Allen.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm assuming these are in order of how many votes they got, but I could be wrong. Josh Allen, who's the starter, Justin Herbert, and Drake May, first-time Pro Bowler.
I was like, where is Drake May?
Yep. So Drake May beat out Bo Nix.
Mhm.
For running back, you have Jonathan Taylor, the starter, Devon A. Chain, yes, my boy, and James Cook. You have Pat Ricard as the fullback from the Ravens. Wide receiver, you have Jamar Chase, Nico Collins, Zay Flowers, and Cortland Sutton.
Zay Flowers? Has he been having a good
That's
year?
fucked. No, he should not have been. He should not have been made to Pro Bowl.
He made it last year too, and it was a big thing about him making it last year and not really being worthy of it. I mean, I can think of like who in the AFC should slot in there ahead of Zay Flowers.
I don't know, but I feel like even Stephon Diggs is having a better year than Zay Flowers is.
Stephon Diggs, no.
He doesn't deserve to be a Pro Bowl, but I'm saying like he has had a better year than Zay, I feel like.
I mean, even someone like Quentin Johnston or somebody.
No, dead ass. Quentin Johnston's had a pretty good year.
Is DK Metcalf not in the AFC?
He is.
No, he is.
He's on the Steelers, yeah.
So like again, I mean I don't know about DK Metcalf's like season-long stats, but I feel like he's been pretty good this season.
He's been good. I mean, I don't know actually. Not really, but when you're talking about compared to Zay Flowers, I feel like it's pretty close. I'm thinking of like someone on the Chargers, Quentin Johnston or Ladd McConkey. I mean, the McConkinator. He hasn't really been like too crazy this year.
Ladarius McConkey.
Yeah, Ladd hasn't been too crazy, but Keenan Allen has had a pretty solid year, yeah. But I don't know if he deserves to be over, say. Oh, T. Higgins, most definitely.
I say T. Higgins, but you already have Jamar Chase in there. I don't know if they're
T. Higgins.
Really.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but he's had a good year though. Like he deserves to be in over Zay Flowers.
I'd say so, yeah, because there are always. I'm not necessarily a T. Higgins fan, but there's been games throughout the year where it's like T. Higgins is just going.
Oh, he's
like,
went
for
off.
no reason. Not like consistently week to week, I feel like, but he's always doing something.
Yeah.
That's not other names I can't really think of. But then you got tight end. You have Brock Bowers.
That's fucked. That should not be the tight end.
And the second one is Travis Kelce.
Okay.
Tyler Warren completely snubbed.
Yes.
He should have.
Insane that he got snubbed there.
Yeah.
Brock Bowers missed some time, but then came back and had a 3 touchdown game like right away, and I think that was probably enough.
I think Brock Bowers should be in the Pro Bowl. Personally, I think he's a top tight end in the AFC.
Yeah, I can't really argue with it
based off the top of my head.
Yeah,
I mean, I think he's definitely one of the best tight ends in the league, but I just don't know if the season he had warrants him being in the Pro Bowl this year.
I'd have to
so
see his stats.
So then you have to look at it and go, okay, so who'd take over him, right?
I would take Warren. I think Warren had a better season over him.
I'm okay with Warren in there. I agree.
Well,
I think
I don't even think Bowers is I think Kelsey's the problem. It should be Bowers and Warren.
The thing with Kelce was the fan vote. He was like number 1 in the fan vote.
Oh, really?
Well, that's what all.
I think that's why he got in.
All these are fan vote.
Then Kelce was the number 1 player then this year.
Really?
Because I've been seeing it all on. Bro. It's all the Swift. Yeah, dead ass. It's all the Swifties.
Yeah. I mean, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this is all based on. Yeah, Travis Kelce did lead all the. Sorry, I'm trying to read this really quick. It doesn't say, but I'm pretty sure because there is obviously Pro Bowl voting. I guess there's probably someone high up that could veto somebody if it was like if people were really trying to troll and put Chris Olave in the Pro Bowl or something. Like they could probably veto it if they wanted to, but like I'm fairly certain this is all voted by the fans. I won't even talk about offensive line. We don't really care about that. It's all the same guys as normal. On defense, Will Anderson, Myles Garrett, Max Crosby. Obviously, those feel good. Chris Jones, Jeffrey Simmons, Zach Allen.
Yep.
That's all the D linemen.
Zach Allen's having a crazy year.
He is, dude, and he has been. He got paid. Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to see Nick Bonito on that list at some point.
He is. He's on there as an outside linebacker.
He's a linebacker, yeah.
Yeah, Nick Bonito, TJ Watt, and Tuli Tuipulotu. Is that how you say it?
Tuipulotu.
Tui Tuipulotu. Who he actually has been having a great season. I'm actually so glad he made that. That's so funny. But yeah, those are your linebackers. So definitely Nick Bonito should be there. You got Roquan Smith, Aziz Al-Shair as your other middle linebackers. And then corner, you have Derek Stingley, Pat Surtain, Christian Gonzalez, and Denzel Ward. Jalen Ramsey is in the Pro Bowl as a free safety.
He's been playing free safety for the Steelers recently.
Yeah, I really like that.
I like him at free safety, though. He is
he's been playing better.
He's been killing it at free safety. Well, think about it. You've lost a few steps in your older age, and I say old age NFL wise. So it's like, all right, well, I'm just gonna play back farther and then play corner.
You don't have to catch up as much.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
Not playing catch up.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense for him. Yeah. You got strong safety. You got Kyle Hamilton and Derwin James.
Real quick, the fact that Kyle Hamilton is a 6'5" strong safety and plays so well and like plays so fast is insane to me,
dude. And he's like a hybrid linebacker too. Like he is everywhere on the field.
Where do you go to college? What you got? Where do you go to college?
Notre Dame.
Notre Dame. Good.
Boom.
Bunch of trivia today. I love it. I love this.
Yes. And then the only other person we care about is Cameron Dicker, the kicker. Is the kicker for the AFC. So
real quick, I got one more spot. The return specialist, Shamir DK.
That's a good one, actually. That is
from the Tennessee Titans,
and he deserves that for sure. I think that's the Titans' the one Titan that is on there.
Yeah. Yep.
So quick note before we go ahead and talk about NFC. So the Broncos, the Ravens, the 49ers, and the Seahawks all have 6 players selected to the Pro Bowl. Those are all tied for the first. The Chargers, the Cowboys, the Lions, and the Eagles have 5. So those are teams that are like super heavily represented. And I was going to mention the Broncos. On the defensive side, the Broncos have I think off the top of my head, I can think of 3 that they have there. So for the NFC, at quarterback, we have Matt Stafford, Sam Darnold, and Dak Prescott.
Cool.
Which
I like that.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. Sam Darnold getting in there.
Well, I don't know if I necessarily agree with Sam Darnold.
Really? Who would you put instead of Sam Darnold?
Well, Dak and Stafford definitely. All right, let's go through the NFC teams.
Jalen Hurts? Don't even tell me. Don't even say it.
I don't know about Jalen Hurts.
Don't even say that shit.
I didn't. I said I don't know. I don't think so.
Good.
All right, I got to think about all the teams.
Give me Tyler Shuck in the Pro Bowl.
If the Pro Bowl was decided only by the last 4 weeks, then maybe.
Yes, I was just gonna say if he played like this all year, then yeah.
Because he has been playing really good.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! I gotta look at the list of teams.
So
there has to be someone better than Darnold.
This happened last year with Zay Flowers. We talked about Zay Flowers. Someone was, throwing this around about, Zay Flowers shouldn't be in the Pro Bowl, all this and that, yada yada. And someone said, if you're gonna say that somebody got snubbed, or you're gonna say that somebody doesn't deserve to be in the Pro Bowl, you have to have an alternate.
Instant
You have to be
reaction
able to say someone else that deserves that spot instead.
Mhm.
You can't just say this guy's not. You have to be able to give a different name.
Oh, I do have someone who deserves to be in that spot. I have multiple.
Baker
I
Multiple.
think I don't know about Baker. I'd say probably no for Baker because he's really fallen off.
Wait, go ahead.
I'd say Caleb Williams, Jordan Love,
Ooh.
Jared Goff, honestly.
Ooh, actually,
Brock.
Caleb,
If Brock Purdy wasn't hurt, I feel like Brock Purdy, and if he had a whole season, he would be above him.
sure, but he didn't.
He didn't.
Honestly, I think
sure.
Caleb Williams is the best argument to say that.
But personally, I think Sam Darnold's a fine pick there.
I think this is
he's
also,
okay.
I think
Yeah,
it's also.
I said he's a fine pick. I didn't say he was the best pick. I said he's a fine pick. Yeah, I'm not upset about him going in there.
No.
Do I think? No, I'm totally cool with that. I like that.
If I'm not mistaken, is this his first Pro Bowl? Sam
Probably.
Darnold? He didn't make it last year, I don't think.
It has to be his first then if he didn't make it last year.
I don't think he did.
Because he was good last year, but I mean, got worse
He
towards the end.
tailed off.
Yeah,
He
I don't
tailed
think
off towards
that-
the end last year.
I don't think that he
Yeah.
made it last year. But I think Caleb Williams probably has a case there to be slotted in there. But those are three really solid quarterbacks. Running back, you got Jahmyr Gibbs, Christian McCaffrey, and Bijan Robinson.
Yeah.
Absolutely stellar, amazing picks. Fullback Kyle Juszczyk from the Niners. Wide receiver. At wideout, we got Puka Nacua, Jackson Smith and Jigba, George Pickens, and Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Yep.
Yeah.
They nailed that.
Yeah. George Pickens being in there
Absolutely.
ahead of his teammate CeeDee Lamb is definitely, I agree with it. I think I'm just surprised. Like, if you told me at the start of the season that it would have ended up that way, I would be like, no way. Like,
no one would have believed it.
Pickens would play second fiddle, but obviously CD missed time. CD's still been good, but George Pickens just having an unprecedented surge in his first year with Dallas.
Yeah, definitely.
And obviously with Dak being there in the Pro Bowl with him too is a pretty wild thing. At tight end, we got Trey McBride and George Kittle. Sounds about right.
I like those. Yep.
You got all the O linemen. We talked about Penei Sewell, a bunch of names I don't really know. Defense, you got Aiden Hutchinson, Micah Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence. DeMarcus Lawrence still doing it at this age, man. Yeah.
Isn't Micah Parsons done for the season?
Yeah,
Yes,
he is. That's why I'm like, I don't know why he's on there.
So this is like who won the vote.
Right.
But there's always
alternates.
alternates. So it'll probably go to whoever the fourth best vote getter was. Will probably slot in and take his spot.
Sure.
And it'll be the same for guys that decide not to play or guys that are in the Super Bowl. If the Pats go to the Super Bowl, Drake May's not going to play in the Super Bowl. Like it'll be then
Sadly.
it'll go to
You know what? I would love to see a player play in the Pro Bowl and then go, I'll play the Super Bowl next week too.
Dude, honestly,
hilarious.
It'd be so funny.
Dope. That would be baller to go. Yeah, we're playing the Pro Bowl and then we're playing the Super Bowl. Just
because I mean,
it's not a physical point that's like making them not play the Pro Bowl. It's literally just a time commitment thing.
Yeah,
because they don't give a fuck about the Pro Bowl. They barely even tackle each other.
No one cares anymore. It means nothing.
But
no one cares. So.
But I think the thing now is more like it's less the actual Pro Bowl, but it's the Pro Bowl games. Like, could you at least go and play dodgeball? I mean, is there anything wrong with that? Can you play tug of war or whatever? Like,
you could, but that's just the whole
settle.
time commitment thing.
No, you're right. You're right.
I just got a great idea.
What?
That's how we settle overtime games in the NFL regular season. Dodgeball.
Dodgeball. Well, what about the playoffs? Just the regular season?
Playoffs is played out the way it should be.
Yeah.
But then regular season, dodgeball. or you have a kickoff with the kickers, and you increasingly go back by 10 yards. So you start at the 20, go to the 30, go to the 40, and then from the 40 on, it's 5 yards back.
I like
For
that.
regular season. I think it'd be cool. And they both
Or
kick,
just
they,
fisticuffs.
You
the
know
same
what?
way.
The kick thing that does sound pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
But you all kick the same way. That's not like you're not
Like
kicking from
opposite
different
ends of the
sides.
field because of the wind.
Yeah, you don't do that. Right. You kick the same way.
I gotcha. Yeah, I kind of like that.
I like the idea of like you ever play like Superstar KO in Madden, and you start at the 50 and then you get one play, and say you gain 10 yards. Now your opponent gets it at the 40, and you play like tug of war that way. I think that'd be a great idea. And then you just play cool until someone eventually punches it in.
That'd be cool.
I think that'd be cool. But that could also still go quite a long time.
For days.
And you got units like you got the defensive and offense switching off every single play. That's probably a little logistical nightmare for the coaches and all that. More suited for video game.
Yes.
So we just talked about defense. Jalen Carter, Leonard Williams, and Quinnen Williams on there for the NFC. The single New York Giant, unless I'm missing one, is Brian Burns out there at outside linebacker. You got Jared Verse and Byron Young from the Rams, both on there as outside linebackers. You actually have, this is kind of surprising, Jack Campbell there as a middle linebacker, as well as Zach Bond. Jack Campbell from the Detroit Lions. I mean, he's really good, but I didn't think he'd be a Pro Bowler this year. And Zach Bond going back to back.
Zach Bond, I'm not surprised, but Campbell doesn't really make much sense.
I don't know ball about Jack Campbell. I'll be honest. I don't watch a lot of football. I'll be honest.
No, he's good. I'm trying to think of like other middle linebackers that I would take in the NFC. I don't know.Maybe I don't know ball as much either, but
I don't know.
I mean, even
I'm trying to think of. Well, Fred Warner's not there. He's hurt.
That was the first name that came to mind.
I was like, Fred Warner. No, he's broken ankle.
Right.
Is Dre Greenlaw hurt as well?
He's plays for the Broncos.
Oh,
but he is back. I don't think he's Pro Bowl caliber though, obviously, because he didn't make it. But yeah, that's interesting. I'd have to look at some other teams, but
Levante David.
Even like isn't like Roquan Smith? Isn't he on the Bears?
He's a Raven.
He's on the Ravens.
He's on the Ravens.
What about? Maybe it's Tremaine Edmonds for the Bears.
Yes.
I'm thinking the Bears guy, but I mean, truly, I don't know the stats or like how well they've played too much this season. But we'll go to the corners: J.C. Horn, Devon Witherspoon, Cooper DeJean, and Quinyon Mitchell this year both make it. Which, if I'm not mistaken, Quinyon is great, and honestly, like feel like under the radar how good he is. And if I'm not mistaken, Cooper missed last year, missed the Pro Bowl.
I'm not surprised.
I'm pretty sure Quinyon made it, but Cooper DeJean missed. But obviously had the pick 6 in the Super Bowl, so he don't give a crap about the Pro Bowl at that point, right?
No, definitely not.
But then you got Kevin Byard from the Chicago Bears at safety, Antoine Winfield from the Bucs at safety, and Budda Baker at strong safety. And then Brandon Aubrey's the kicker. Rashid Shaheed is the return.
Which makes sense. Brandon Aubrey's a disgusting kicker.
100%.
I'm surprised they didn't put Cam Little. Surprised they didn't put Cam Little in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah. He's got a
banging just 70-yarders.
Oh yeah. All right, there you have it. That's all. That's the full Pro Bowl rosters. Now we got that out of the way. We can actually do our recap.
Now let's get the games. Let's do a little recap. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we need to jump in these games, man, because some of these games this week just absolutely blew my fucking dick off.
I would argue we had 3 instant classics this week.
3?
Thursday night, Friday night, Sunday night. All instant classics.
You mean Saturday night?
Yes, I'm sorry, Saturday night, not Friday night. Yes, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah.
All instant classics.
And let's start with those then.
Insane
Let's
comebacks.
start with those. Let's just knock down those 3, and then we'll go from there.
Thursday night.
Seattle versus Rams.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Crazy, dude. The 2-point off the helmet. I was
dog.
like,
Oh yeah, that was wild. That was
just to tie the game. That wasn't even to put it to win it. That was just to tie the game. And I saw like a meme like the next day. It was like Ben Johnson trying to cook this thing up for the Chicago Bears.
Yeah,
Because he loves
exactly.
trick plays. Like bounce like off a dude's helmet, you know.
Yes. So you have to hit it just
funny.
right to get the trajectory to go forward. That's just an insane play because honestly, the play was blown up. Like it was a good defensive play by the Rams, and then it just bounced the wrong way. And I saw this might have been fake because I remember them saying on the broadcast that the whistle hadn't been blown. And then I saw a video after the fact that you could hear a whistle before Charbonnet picks it up. It's so easy.
Know if
it would be
that's
easy
true
to add a whistle in a. You could just add a whistle sound effect and be like, well, it's, But I don't think there was.
I have breaking news.
Breaking news on the pod.
So DK Metcalf.
Suspended. Yep.
Sorry, this is real quick. I'll make it.
Go for it. I saw this
rightfully
earlier,
suspended.
2 games.
He wanted to appeal his suspension.
Yep.
It is being upheld, so he will now be suspended for 2 games, and he will miss the last 2 regular season games at Cleveland and Baltimore, both divisional games.
Yep.
Mind you.
Yep.
He loses over $500,000 in salary and has the guarantees on $45 million voided.
Bro.
So what the $45 million, what does that mean?
So he had $45 million guaranteed on parts of his contract or whatever, and that's being voided because this is deemed conduct detrimental to the team or something like that.
And it is.
And it is. No, I agree.
So how much money is he losing exactly?
$45 million.
Bro.
So $45.5 million.
So
$45 million.
Wait, my question, and I don't know if we even know this, is that saying that $45 million is no longer guaranteed, or saying it's no longer even on the table at all?
Per Adam Schefter, Metcalf now loses $555,556 in salary, and has the guarantees on $45 million voided. I see voided as gone. That's what voided means to me.
Isn't that his whole contract though?
But you're saying the guarantees are voided.
Mm-hmm.
So I'd have to. I mean, you'd have to like read the contract, but it's that $45 million that was guaranteed money is no longer guaranteed. It doesn't mean he's necessarily losing all that $45 million. Right?
No. Yes.
Yeah,
he's
that must be the majority of his contract.
Let's say
it has
$30
to be.
million of that. Let's say $30 million of that is guaranteed. He lost $30 million.
But he didn't lose it. It's just not guaranteed anymore. There's still a chance you could still get it.
You could
just
still
not
100% of it. But I don't know. I'd have to look at the contract.
Because there's no way.
A smart lawyer guy to look at it and be like, well, what does it actually say? Because
we could get more during the podcast tonight too. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I feel like there's going to be more details coming out about this, about exactly what that means for him and his salary. Because that's a lot. Like, I understand that punching a fan, and he's going to get sued as well. So he's probably going to have to pay. I'm sure. Yeah. If you're the fan, I'm sure that
unless the fan is like super nice guy and doesn't want to sue him,
that fan's gonna sue him, gonna sue the NFL, gonna sue Ford Field. He's gonna sue everybody.
Oh yeah, that dude's suing everybody. That there were some choice words from the fan as well. That I will not be on the podcast.
He called them the N-word and he called his mom a C word, which is what. And supposedly DK also reported the same fan to the Lions last year.
Really?
Oh, really?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. This guy has said
Ooh.
things to
Repeat
DK in
offender.
the past.
So he's a
So the
repeat
repeat
story,
offender.
the
Got
lore keeps growing. The only things that I've seen, you guys are saying different things than what I'm hearing.
Mhm.
I did hear that he was using slurs,
Mhm.
and then there was supposedly a video from someone else in the stands that was nearby, and
Mhm.
there's you on the video, at least in the 30 seconds or whatever, you don't hear him using slurs, but you hear him calling DK Metcalf Decalen, his full name.
Mhm.
And that is what supposedly prompts the response from DK Metcalf. So people are saying that he's doing all this just because he was called by his full name and he doesn't like being called his full name. I'm sure, and you can't say for certain because obviously we don't know. There was plenty of time before that video started where he could have been using slurs and could have been using the C word and things
It's
like
very
that.
possible.
100%. And then it just kept, and if it's from last year too, it goes back that far, then you got even more that's just like it's brewing. And I sort of understand the emotions of like, yeah, you don't like shut up. Like shut up, dog. Like that fan needs to just shut up.
And again, if
Dude,
your adrenaline's high, like you're playing, you are again.
Yeah, you're
I say
you're off the
adrenaline's high
smelling
because
salts.
yeah, you're playing the game you love, and you're getting shit on by a fan. Really?
Yeah, dude.
If you can buy a seat that close and you can talk shit to me, I'm gonna talk shit back to you. And this backs up my thought of let every player fight one fan a year.
Yeah, we've talked about this.
Let every player fight one fan a year. This would all go away. It would all go away.
Then that fan would shut up.
Right? If DK goes, all right, I'm fighting you. Let's go. The fan would be like, what? That's exactly what happened.
All right, you're my choice.
Yep, you're my choice. Let's go.
If everybody knew that they could be chosen at any moment to fight DK Metcalf.
But thing is, after that one person got chosen, all hell breaks loose.
Yeah. Then
like
everybody wants them.
Right. Or if he, yeah, that'd be insane.
There's.
Tony?
I was listening. Well, I was listening to 98.5 this morning, and they mentioned the Kalen stuff. So supposedly, the fan was asked by someone what happened, and he said that was what he was saying, which is what set off DK. The fan was like, "Oh yeah, I was just talking shit, it was an important game, and I called him Decalen, and then he just started punching me." And that is just
that's what you're gonna say.
That's utter bullshit, bro. That's not why he punched him. There's no fucking way, dude.
There has to be some other reason why. Because
he definitely called him a slur.
If you called me my full legal name, I'm not punching you personally. Like if someone was talking shit and doing whatever and said, "Hey, my full name," I'd be like, "So." Personally, again, maybe that's
No, I mean you're absolutely right.
But
you're absolutely right. There's no reason why DK would get so mad if you were just calling him Decalen. And if anything, I feel like that would make him fucking happy. Like someone knows his actual fucking name.
Someone knows my full name. That's insane. I mean, Tony didn't in the Jeopardy show.
Yeah, you're right. I didn't. I have no fucking idea. I would be talking shit to him right now. I'd fucking say DK.
Call him his full name. Decalen Zacharias Metcalf.
Decalen Zacharias. Yeah.
Use his middle name too. Why not?
Yeah. I mean, screw it.
You think if someone was like, "Hey, Quintorris," to Julio Jones,
Lopez Jones.
If they're like, "Yo, Quintorris Lopez, you suck," he'd be like, "What?
Really?
Hold on. Wait, you did research? You did research to get here? Wait, what are we talking about?" I appreciate that. He's like, "Wait a minute." You're like, "That guy must be my biggest fan."
I mean, that's generational hater.
Like, exactly, dude. Like, I don't know. As fans, we're on the outside, so it's easy for us to say, "Hey, just don't do that." But like when you're in the moment and like your adrenaline, like you said, adrenaline's pumping and you're feeling some sort of way. But also you got to remember, like, your team is winning. You're only gonna hurt your team and yourself and your own image by doing all these things. Like all these players, I'm sure players deal with it a lot more than we realize.
Mhm.
Like
Oh, yeah.
being called horrible things. I mean, you've heard
Mhm.
Jaylen Brown, if I'm not mistaken, Jaylen Brown, the Celtics basketball player, has talked about how bad the Celtics
Oh
fans.
my god.
Boston.
No, don't give me that bullshit, bro. That is fucked.
Did he say that, Tony, or not?
Him and Kyrie think that Boston is the most. They think that you go to TD Garden and it's a bunch of the first 3 rows are filled with white dudes all yelling the N-word at them nonstop all game.
Real quick. I want to say this, Ryan. So the most beloved players or people in Boston are people of color. I'll just leave you with that.
No, I am not trying to say that all Celtics fans are racist. I'm a Celtics fan. I'm not racist. Like,
No, you're just saying this is
we're
what
not-
the players
like,
said, which
I'm
is
just saying
absolutely bullshit, though.
I'm saying, sure, and maybe it's exaggerated, but we're not in that position. We're not. We are not them. We don't understand. Obviously, we can't understand that plight. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
what I mean?
right.
So,
But I've been to plenty of Celtics games though, like a bunch more than anything else. Is for some reason have been Celtics games for me, and I have never once heard anyone yell one racial slur at TD Garden.
have you been courtside though?
I haven't been courtside, but I've been pretty damn close. Like if someone was yelling the N-word, I would fucking hear it.
No, I think people probably wouldn't like let it happen either.
And,
I feel
and
like
there
if
would
someone
be
let one rip, like everyone around them would be like, "Yo,
Whoa.
maybe like yeah,
Yeah.
They would." I feel like people would know.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not filled with like, it's not all just white people inside the stadium. You know what I mean?
But,
like,
I
there were
think,
people would say something.
My
Yes.
dad got thrown out of TD Garden. You guys know this, right?
You did?
Yeah,
Who?
my dad got thrown out
What?
TD Garden.
Oh,
Yeah.
why?
Next time you see my dad, ask him.
Okay.
Next time you see him, ask him.
It was definitely something stupid.
No, but I am certain he was not using racial slurs.
Correct. Yes, but I'm saying
No
like,
chance.
You've got people have gotten thrown out for less. Is my thing.
Yeah.
Because
Right.
Yeah.
my dad got thrown out. Like,
Right.
I mean,
but all right, real quick. Obviously, we probably should wrap this up real quick and get back to football. Sorry.
Yeah,
no,
we're
no,
we're
100%.
42 minutes in, and we haven't even talked about any of the matchups. We talked about the Rams game for like 1 minute.
Yeah.
Sorry, my breaking news messed us all up. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. It's good because it's what's hot and what people are talking about around the league right now.
Yeah.
It's kind of important conversations for us to have. But yeah, let's go back to the Rams Seahawks game. The Seahawks pull off an incredible, improbable victory, and they end up taking the number 1 seed in the whole NFC, not only the NFC West, but the whole NFC, aided by Rashid Shaheed punt return, aided by an unlikely 2-point conversion, and Sam Big Dick Darnold with ice in his veins in overtime with a touchdown to JSN.
Yeah.
And a 2-point conversion. Absolutely bonkers. And that's why Sam Darnold is in the Pro Bowl.
Also, Matthew Stafford had a crazy game.
He did.
Oh
dude.
yes, he
These
absolutely
are
did.
457 and 3.
Yeah.
Like, that's insane.
Yeah.
They lost that game, but Matthew Stafford, at least in my mind, that game pretty much clinched his MVP. He's gonna finish first.
Yeah.
I feel like that game was decided.
Sadly, yes, I believe so. Also, Puka Nacua had 12 for 225 and 2 touchdowns.
Bro.
Yep.
This Rams team is just, and also my boy T Ferg. He's an Oregon Duck. Tight end.
Insane game.
Yeah,
but no,
33
Puka.
yard touchdown.
Yeah, he had a
he's at
touch. Yep.
couple, huh? He's at a couple.
Yeah.
I
They use their tight end packages pretty well.
Mhm.
They have 3
use their
pretty
tight
good
ends
tight
so
ends.
much, dude.
Yeah,
They use everybody on that fucking offense. They use
they
insanely
use a
well.
lot.
Yeah. Well, maybe we don't. I was gonna talk about the stuff with Puka Nacua, like before the game and his tweets about the refs and
I
thought
don't.
that's
I don't know
more
enough
like
After
about
the
that, I'll be
game.
honest.
that's more other extracurricular stuff, disciplinary stuff that maybe we don't want to talk about either.
I don't know.
With, like,
I don't know enough about what happened
he
to really.
he
talk
He was
about it,
pretty
I'll be
much
honest.
just upset about the refs after the game.
Okay.
He
But
thought the
he-
refs screwed him.
Yeah, so he tweeted something after the game about the refs, about them like making up calls. But he was on a Twitch streamer's live stream before the game, like the day before the game, and he said all this fucking shit. He was saying that the refs make up calls. He was saying that concussions are not real, and the other thing that was like happened on that live stream is they were trying to get him to do an anti-Semitic gesture as a
Oh my
touchdown
Lord.
dance. And listen, we just got away from a different conversation about stuff like that. But he had to issue an apology, all this stuff. Puka Nacua is surrounded by all this controversy before the game, and then he puts up 200 yards and 2 touchdowns, and it's just like, yo.
I mean,
and
he
then
broke up with his girlfriend in the offseason, right?
yeah,
And then he's going on demon
he's
time
just
this
been
whole
like,
season.
dude, he's just committed to the game. That's all he cares about, honestly. And it shows, like, and he overtook JSN for the league lead in receiving yards.
Crazy.
He says he doesn't believe in concussions. I kind of honestly, like, part of me kind of believes like that he seriously believes that, because like you hit the guy and he
I
like
thought you were gonna say you believe it. I was like, wait a second, Tony.
no, but he does in his mind. He most definitely believes that, because you fucking hit this kid and he like the most gruesome
right back
hits
up.
and he comes right back. Yeah,
Yeah,
he's so tough.
He's a
It's like
warrior.
insane.
I know he's wicked tough.
But yeah, he becomes the first wide receiver in like 80 plus years or something like that, with 3 straight games of 160 or more yards. So just
Really?
he's just on an insane run right now.
Damn.
Yeah. And I think in my mind at least, he pretty much caught up to JSN. I think he's the best receiver in the league as of right now.
You think
I mean,
he
it's
wins
it's pretty close, but
offensive player of the year there.
so I don't know, because I feel like you could still make the argument that JSN's season and what JSN has done overall as like the whole season is more special. I just think Puka Nacua is the better player.
I think that's tough.
It's tough.
I think
It's so
honestly,
tough.
dude. Honestly, flip a coin.
You
I think
really could.
That's really what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
You
Like,
really
if
could.
Puka-
With both the
granted,
seasons
Puka-
that they just had.
Did Puka get hurt for like a week or two?
I think he did miss a week.
He missed
Just a week, I believe.
maybe a week
Right.
or two. Yeah,
But like, he's missed a week and he's still putting up crazy numbers, and he's first in receiving yards or whatever for the NFC or for the NFL, one of the two.
Yeah.
But still, I'm like, that's insane.
Yeah, that is insane. But outside of that, I have a bunch of stuff about how the game went down. I disagree with Puka, by the way. I mean, every NFL game the refs make questionable calls, but if you watch that
Yeah,
game,
it's
that was
more-
just a string of multiple bad things happening for the Rams. They blew it on a bunch of different fronts.
Yeah. You could put any game under a microscope and pick apart every single call. Again, that's not what we're here to do, though, personally.
Right.
Granted, again, do we? Sure, but
Now the biggest thing for me in this game was honestly, I thought for most of the game, I thought the Rams killed them. Like the Rams they're clear. This is a prime example of the better team in the NFL. A lot of the times does not win, because the Rams are, in my mind, still the best team in the NFL, and even watching this
I
game
agree.
kind of confirms that, even though they
agree.
lost. But the special teams, that Rashid Shaheed punt return is what really freaking set the Seahawks on that frenzy off to go and win the game. And it's crazy, but the Rams actually fired their special teams coach after that game.
Yep.
the Rams did? Wow.
Yeah. So, because they had the punt return and then they missed the field goal, I believe. And you know, so it was all that, and then the defense. I mean, the offense couldn't score all of a sudden in those last 2 drives. So
Weird.
just a bunch of things.
Really weird.
And then you know how overtime went. They both score.
Yeah. Yeah.
So first, I just want to say JSN does still have the league lead in receiving yards. We were just talking about that. So the Rams are the first of 80 teams to have 400 yards of offense, 0 turnovers, and 0 sacks taken. They are the first of 80 teams to do that and lose.
Yeah.
Yep. I was like, where is it?
Teams that have done that are 79-1. They are the one team that has lost while meeting those statistical markers.
Well, it's like when the Chiefs played the Rams, like in like 2018.
Yeah, the Jared Goff, the color,
Jared Goff,
and
color rush
Mahomes
game.
Yes, dude.
54-51. I need to watch those highlights again because I was like, it was just back and forth all game.
Oh,
Also,
what a amazing matchup.
The Chiefs are the only team to put up 50 and lose.
Really? Yeah, in that
They're
game.
the only team to score 50 and then lose. It's the Chiefs. Yeah, I believe so.
Are you talking about all time, or just like?
I believe so.
Oh, that's crazy.
I believe that is an all-time stat. Like no team has put up 50 and lost.
I mean, I believe it. I mean, 50 is just how do you fucking lose? You put up 50.
That's what I'm saying. But
yeah, you're right.
Do you want to go to the
they lost putting up 50.
That's what happened. Yep.
So the other thing and this is the one that I thought of is the Giants when they played the Saints that one week in 2015. They lost 49-52. So they were close. I was going to say that might have been one, but no, they were close. But yeah, we can move on and talk about the Saturday games.
I have one last quick thing I want to say.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, go ahead. What you got?
Give me another for 15 minutes.
So currently, the Seahawks have the number 1 seed in the NFC, and for some reason, I just don't believe they hang on to it. I think the 49ers or the Rams are going to end up getting it again.
Okay.
That's all I want to say.
It's a very tight NFC West this year. Very tight. Yeah. It's awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
And they play each other. The Seahawks and the 49ers,
oh, really?
they play.
That
either this week or next week.
Next week.
They play week 18.
Okay.
That's last week, yeah.
That could be flex then. They could flex that to a primetime game.
That could be the prime time, yeah.
Yeah.
It probably will be. And unless either that one or Baltimore and Pittsburgh play in week 18. If that ends up being for the division, that would be one. Carolina and Tampa Bay could be one that has a chance there. That's really those are some of the actually LA Chargers and the Denver Broncos could also be one in week 18. That could be for the division, could be for the 1 seed in the AFC.
AFC.
Well,
I don't shake out.
I think we need to go to the Packers Bears game real quick and figure out the NFC, the North
let's
first.
Talk about it. Another improbable comeback win. 2 days later, on prime time at night.
I gotta ask the question: is Caleb Williams good at football?
Yes. He is fucking nasty, insane. He is so athletic and breaking out of the pocket and making throws on the run. I don't see a lot of other quarterbacks doing what he's doing. Even before, like last year, a lot of why he sucked were problems that I thought were fixable, which is why I thought bringing in Ben Johnson was going to absolutely turn him around eventually. And I don't think he's even fully there yet. I think he's making progress, but I don't think he's fully there, you know?
The big thing last year with him, right, I agree. And I think the big thing last year with him was he looked to make the big play every time. Like he looked to, he was like, all right, 2 seconds in the pocket. All right, happy feet, get out. And it was like, no. relax. You have a little bit more time now, a little bit, nothing crazy, but a little more time. And then if that doesn't work, get out of the pocket, make some room. If that doesn't work, then go. It's not a 2 seconds, nothing, I'm going. Because again, in college he could do that. At USC, you can do that. You can make your moves and do whatever you need to do. It's a little bit tougher in the NFL. People are faster, people are better, just how it goes. So and him figuring that out, I think, was huge for his development. To go, wait a second, things are slower, quote unquote. Not slower, but I need to take a little more time to process things and then make my move, not just rush into it because I have it. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, he's just taking a lot of the times. He's just taking what the defense gives him nowadays.
Yeah. But
which is the right way to go.
That's a sign of a good quarterback, is knowing when, okay, all right, well, they're going to put a spy on me. All right, cool. Find the pass that works.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
They're not going to spy. No one's open. All right, I'm going. You know, it's seeing those little things and processing those as the game goes is what shows you that you're a good quarterback. And I think he's definitely showing up. Because I thought Caleb Williams was going to suck in the NFL after last year. After the year before, or his rookie year, I was like, this guy is gonna blow. Like I had no hope.
See, I didn't, because I even last year, with people say he had a bad rookie year, but if you actually looked at his numbers and looked at how he was playing, he actually wasn't terrible. He was just overshadowed by Jaden Daniels. I think at least
I didn't like his tendencies that he had last year. Like
right,
I said,
he did have bad tendencies.
All right, go. And then I was like, wait, you, what are you rushing for? Take your time, like that, like I just said. But that's what I didn't like personally. But
he was also the most sacked quarterback last year.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, exactly. His offensive line was so bad, went from terrible to good in a year.
Which then made him need to think of, all right, well, like your internal clock goes off at the wrong time, you know? And when you're used to getting sacked all the time, you think that, okay, well, once I snap it, I got a second and a half to get this ball out, and then I'm toast, you know? But like now his internal clock's kind of gotten a little bit longer, that he starts that time frame out now. He can kind of, hopefully, you can make those passes now, which is nice.
Yeah. And I think last year, his like improvisation led to, not that it led to those sacks, but like he would hold on to the ball too long, trying to make things happen, trying to find someone, couldn't find people, or just didn't have enough time. And now you see that same, like it leads to bad things. And now you see the improvisation, but it's actually working. Like it's no longer holding onto the ball too long, but it is okay. You know what to do initially, and then having a plan B when the play breaks down. And also it comes down to his receivers playing better and being able to get open for him, and having someone to go to when you do scramble, right? Like that's obviously half the equation right there. So
he showed up in that game without Odunze though. Odunze being hurt was supposed to be big, and that really wasn't as big of a factor as people thought.
Well, then also, I think he kind of learned the mentality of live to play another down, as well. With again, if you scramble out and nothing's there, run out of bounds. You don't need to force the ball downfield.
Throw it away.
Why try and scramble for 2 yards if you're gonna get hit and possibly fumble? If you could get ball knocked out, whatever. Try and get out of bounds. Don't try and always. I'm going to bring it up. Jackson Dart trying to make plays up the field. Like, this is nowhere near close as to a dig on Jackson Dart. I'm just saying in general. First question.
I was like literally thinking about it.
If you do that, you're helping yourself. You're helping the team. It all works together way better that way.
Yeah, it's definitely a whole team thing, because that whole team is just the offense, defense, like special teams is just a whole different team, like rejuvenated.
Yeah, and then on the other side, you got the Packers, Jordan Love going down. You got Malik Willis coming in there. He does end up with a touchdown, a pass in that game to Romeo Doubs. but just doesn't have enough to get it done. And obviously you have like the onside kick recovery that aided
Mhm.
the Bears there. I don't think you can put the loss completely on Malik Willis, but I think it does raise some questions for the Packers going into next week. You're playing the Ravens, who also are missing their starting quarterback now again with Lamar getting hurt. So now you have the firework matchup of Malik Willis and Tyler Huntley.
I mean, that's not as bad as I've seen other QB matchups before.
Correct. But
like that's probably two of the best backups in the league. Luckily for both those teams,
I'd say so. Yeah,
I feel like with Malik Willis, you can kind of run the same offense, kind of.
Yeah,
maybe not like maybe you can't like air it out as far, but you can still make some sort of plays downfield. And you have mobility.
That was the touchdown he had. He had that little deep ball there. He had a little dime piece.
Yep.
I mean, even after Jordan Love got hurt, Matt LaFleur, they asked him like what changes, and Matt LaFleur was like, literally nothing. Like they run the same, so similar, both of them.
Yep. And he had a couple of good wins for them last year when he had to fill in for Jordan Love. So he's definitely not incapable. But I think that matchup next week has some playoff implications for both of those teams. The Ravens need the Steelers to lose to make that
push,
that Week 18 matchup important. Because if the Steelers win next week, then they clinch. If the Packers win next week, they clinch the playoffs. So that's massive for both of those teams and really everybody involved in that scenario. So really interesting to see how it plays out. But we also had a crazy matchup on Sunday night with the Pats. Honestly, I went to sleep. I saw the Pats were down by 10, and I was like, well, that sucks.
How could you go to sleep, man?
Well,
it's the Ravens. They always blow 10-point leads to us.
I was falling asleep anyway. I was already out in fantasy. I was like, what? There's no point in watching this.
Ryan, I'll say this. It's okay. Just don't let it happen again. Anyways, so
it's gonna
last game, Drake May is just so good at football.
I agree. He's easily the number 2 guy this year, and that's something to be so proud of. Like, I don't care that he lost MVP race to Stafford. The fact that he finished second is just wild. It's just wild to me.
You lose it to a grizzled veteran that is Matthew Stafford. That's okay with me.
Who had an insane year by all standards.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Drake May actually throws for 300 yards for the first time in this game. Awesome.
370 yards.
So, I mean, and he actually led his team to a win.
Yeah, comeback win, I believe. Yeah.
I mean,
that was the first one.
Is that not
and away from home?
Put him ahead of Stafford? Yeah, I mean,
that does not put him ahead of Stafford, in my opinion.
Just because Stafford had over 400, like, is that why?
Stafford
I think Matthew Stafford's been a lot more. I think consistent is the wrong
consistent.
Word.
Well, the touchdowns are there.
Right.
I don't know if it's the right word, but like Matthew Stafford is playing a step above. Like if if you said, hey, Drake makes me number 2 in MVP voting, I'd be like, or MVP odds. Technically, I'd be like, what? Like, okay, I was like, all right, what happened to who, and why are we in this situation?
Yeah.
Hey, I told you before the year. Remember, I said Drake May for MVP and Travion for Offensive Rookie of the Year. Both of them. I think Travion might. Might win that. I don't know. No. I don't know. He might. I feel like
McMillan's having a great end of season.
It's gonna be Ted McMillan.
or
you
Genty.
think so, huh?
Or Genty, yeah.
Oh, no, Genty. So. Genty won't win it.
It won't be Genty. No.
I feel like Henderson is above Genty this year.
Anyways, I think we have to go.
Oh yeah. We got to keep going. My bad.
Real quick, the fumble by Mark Andrews trying to lateral it back to one of his own guys.
So stupid.
Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
That wasn't that taken back though. There was a penalty on that play, right?
It was a forward pass. Because it was.
It was a forward pass, right?
Okay.
but it was
So it wasn't a fumble.
turnover. It was a turnover either way, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
Because it was fourth down.
Either way, I was at work during this game, so I kind of saw highlights, but also I tried to watch extended highlights when I got home that day, and still, it's insane to me that he tried to do that. And I was like, what?
He is lucky because that is not the reason why they lost.
Zay Flowers is part of the reason why they lost. Part of the reason.
Well, yes, in a sense, I guess, but there are actual two reasons why the Ravens decided to gloriously give our king Drake May another win.
Mhm.
The first reason is they're both kind of the same thing, so I'll just say them at once. Both the reasons why they lost that game were because, one, they stopped giving the ball to Derrick Henry, and two, because John Harbaugh is just a fucking idiot. I have shitted on a lot of coaches on my time here on TDT.
Yes.
And for some insane reason, I have just never shit on John Harbaugh. But he has just he has made me remember how shitty of a coach that guy is.
Yeah.
Like he needs to be fired.
You have one of the, I would say, a very good running back in Derrick Henry. Again, getting a little bit older. I get that part. You want to save him a little bit. But also, you got to make the playoffs to save him for the playoffs. Like you want to save him for the playoffs. Yeah, dude, you're 7-8. Like,
dude,
you got to win out.
Yeah.
You're not making the playoffs now. Now you need the Steelers to lose. If the Steelers win this week, you're not making it. And they have I think they have like the Browns or some shit.
Your fate is not in your hands right now, which is the worst thing, which is probably one of the worst feelings as an NFL fan, to go, no matter what we do, it doesn't matter. I need this team to lose. That's probably one of the worst feelings you can have. Of like, well, I got to root for this team. I can't root for
when
you have to root for the Browns.
Save them for the playoffs when you literally need to win out to make the playoffs. If you win out, you make the playoffs, John. Right. That's how it works. That is how the playoff seeding works.
Right, and that's the crazy part to me is like, oh well, again, I understand that he's getting older, but also, use your best guy. That's like saying that's like saying, hey, Brady's getting old. We're gonna put our backup in for this game. What do you mean? What do you mean?
Maybe if he looked like shit, like I know he's old, but maybe if he actually looked like he was old, I don't know if he was playing on his fucking iPad or if he wasn't watching the game on the sideline, but Derrick Henry was destroying us that game.
He was gashing the pass,
Like there was nothing. Like there was nothing we could do to stop him.
Mm-hmm.
He was just destroying us. And then in the fourth quarter, just to randomly decide to take him out when you only had like a touchdown lead. You're just like, nope, we're not gonna play Derrick Henry. Yeah, and then even after that, to come out after in the game and getting asked like, because people were like, it was so baffling that people were like, oh, was maybe Derrick Henry got hurt or something.
Mm-hmm.
So they asked him like, hey, like, is Derrick Henry healthy? Is he okay? Like, why did you take him out? And John Harbaugh was pretty much like, his answer was kind of like, he didn't even realize that Derrick Henry was out for that long, like towards the end of the game.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Derrick Henry had 18 attempts for 128 yards and 2 touchdowns. He was averaging more than 7 yards a carry. 18 attempts. Derrick Henry needs 20 plus, dog. You need to get him the ball more, especially it was like his second touchdown run was the last time that he touched the ball. And there was 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter or something.
Come on,
it makes no sense
for Derrick Henry.
It makes no sense to not give him the ball in the fourth quarter, like at all. It just makes no sense. And for the coach to not even realize it, clearly it was not even a thought to give it to your best player. Like, what?
So I know I don't know if the OC calls the plays on the Ravens or if it's the head coach that calls the plays, but like the OC could be like, hey, we got to pass the ball. Derrick Henry is not probably the passing downs guy. he's probably more the run, or maybe like a little like split in between. Because Derrick Henry, I don't think is known to be known for his pass catching prowess. Personally,
No.
he's known for
Correct.
running through people. So
Right,
if they're
right.
mostly in passing sets, then I don't see him being on the field. But also, as John Harbaugh should probably look at that and go, wait a second, why are we still in passing plays?
Why are
Why is
you
Keith-
going the
why
passing
is-
sets? The running
why
set
is-
was working for you all game.
Yeah. Why is Justice Hill in the game? Why is Keaton Mitchell in the game? Why is this guy in the game?
Yeah.
Get Derrick Henry out there, and then you at least
Yeah.
set up for something.
And
If
it
you
wasn't
have him
like
out there-
it wasn't like they were abandoning the run game completely too. Like
Mm-hmm.
they, like you just said, they put in Keaton Mitchell. Like he
Mm-hmm.
had like a couple plays, he couldn't do anything.
It made no
Keaton
sense.
Mitchell, he had 9 carries for 13 yards.
Right.
Yeah.
Give
So,
those 9 carries, split those 9 carries up with, let's say, the other guy with Keaton Mitchell, and then give the other 4 to Derrick Henry. And I bet you the Ravens win that game.
Oh,
Mhm.
absolutely. Without a doubt, they win that game. But
Did
that
you give-
was such a gimme. That was such a gimme for them. They
what?
blew that more than we won that.
Because Ryan, how many yards did he average per carry? 7?
7.
Derrick Henry averaged 7.1 yards per carry.
Okay. So if you're going to give him another 4 carries, that's another 21 yards total.
Mhm.
Let's just say perfect 7 yards every time. You're telling me that doesn't help you out a little bit in a game?
Yeah, dude.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If
That's
you could
massive.
get like 5 yards for those 4 carries. You know, like there's still something there.
It gives you a first down. It gives you a couple first downs. It gives
Sorry.
you.
I mean,
and that's an
That's
average
almost-
too.
it's 28 yards.
Yeah.
He's at almost 150 yards rushing for a game and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
That's the Derrick Henry we knew and love on the Tennessee Titans. You know, like
Right.
that's
Yes,
It,
dude.
it's so baffling. Like you can't even overthink this. Like it's just
think I am.
it's kindergarten shit. Like you're
Yeah.
winning the
Give-
game with Derrick Henry. Keep giving the ball to Derrick
give
Henry.
your best player the ball, right? Isn't that what usually happens in the NFL? You give
Mhm.
your best player the ball.
Especially if it's a running back that's easy to give him
Hey.
carries. Yes.
It's one that you granted maybe his fumble was a thought,
But
of
that fumble
earlier.
fumble was early in the game though.
Right? But maybe that was part of it. Of hey, he's getting tired, whatever.
Mm.
But then
But again,
that's
also,
that's
he
just a
didn't- no, no,
terrible
wait,
that's
I
a
can't- I
terrible
can't-
read by the
I
coaching
can't,
staff.
I can't
Then
even say that because he didn't know he wasn't in the game, so I can't even say that. He
Yeah,
didn't know he was in
it,
the game.
it doesn't seem like that was the reason. And then, but Zay Flowers fumbles it anyway. You give it to a different guy who has fumble issues, like,
Mhm.
and this is not Zay Flowers' first time fumbling this season or even last season.
Mhm.
He fumbled the way their playoffs, or
Mhm.
he cost them the game in the playoffs. So, you
Yeah.
know, it's like, I don't think that was at the front of mind for them.
No, it's crazy though. Crazy.
Just,
I
an
mean-
absolute horrific choke job there.
as much shit as I just threw into John Harbaugh's face, deservingly so. I'm so happy like that they just decided to give us that game because
Mhm.
when I say that I think that Patriots team needed that win like that, they needed a win like that. Like I don't necessarily know how you fare into the playoffs if you lose. You drop the
Back-to-back
21-point
like
lead
that.
in Buffalo,
Mhm.
and then you drop it again. Because then you're really getting into that conversation of, oh, well, they didn't really play and beat any good teams.
Right.
And that stuff
So, like,
mentally does carry on a team.
I saw a stat. I saw a number today. It was like the Patriots have played as many teams above 500 as the New York
Yeah,
Giants.
it's the
have,
Giants.
and
Yeah,
they
I saw
have the
that
same
too.
amount of wins.
hmm
And I'm like, what? Because again, like,
Oh,
But, like-
against teams above 500. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
but, like I feel like the times that
But the
Patriots
Pats have won
beaten,
like what, 2 out of
they've-
3?
They've won handedly against those teams. It's not like they're winning by like 3 or 5 or like 7 points. Like they win by 10, 14.
Wait, is that true?
Yeah.
I think it was from. Again, this is what I saw. It could be a little misconstrued. I could be thinking of it the wrong way, but I believe that's what it was.
Wait, you said the Pat?
Yeah.
Did you say the
It was-
Patriots are killing the bad teams? Is that what you said?
Yeah, they've been playing. I feel like they always
They've been blowing
they've been
the bad
beating the
teams. They've been
bad
blowing them
teams
out for the
Yeah.
most part.
handedly
Yeah.
beating the bad teams.
And I think I say this all the time, but yeah, like the schedule things, yeah, it could be a factor. Yeah, definitely. But I say that all the time. Like a sign of a good team is when they really blow the waters out of the bad teams.
Mhm.
Like
Well, like
when you see teams like the Rams, the Seahawks have done that to a lot of teams.
Mhm. Well, like it's winning games is obviously the biggest thing, but like winning them handedly
Yeah.
and going, all right, this game's over in the third quarter. Cool.
It's just a good
You just-
it's just a good sign for you,
Right.
I would say, in
Again,
the NFL.
maybe the team isn't up to snuff with the rest of the NFL. That's fine. But again, at the end of the day, winning games is what matters. Especially winning
Yeah.
games against the meh teams. I think that really matters, and they've done it.
You can't change your schedule, bro. I'm sorry
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry for all you haters out there, but what do you want us to do? You want us to blow up all these stadiums and play against new opponents?
And blow up the stadiums.
Yeah, I don't know. I just like people go on Facebook and argue like to the moon about that this year, and I'm just like, dude, I'm sorry your team is shit. Like can't even beat the fucking New Orleans Saints. Like I'm sorry, but my team can. So we're going to the playoffs.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. Get better. I don't know what to tell you.
Get good.
Yeah, I 100% agree. You can only beat the team that's in front of you. That's all you can do. You can't control who you play, just how you play.
One week
right?
at a time.
So that's what they do. I do believe that if all you ever do is play teams that are much worse than you and you just beat up on teams, then when you play a team that is really good and competitive with you,
Yeah.
and they challenge you and they start to come back in the fourth quarter like what happened with the Bills, you might not be prepared for that if all you've done is beat up on teams and you haven't had adversity. But they also have had games where they've encountered some adversity against teams that are not as good as them. I mean, I'm thinking of
Right.
like
The
Falcons
Bengals game
game,
was pretty
the
close.
Bengals game. Like, yeah, there's been times where they have won close games, but I think that the past 2 weeks have been really good for the Pats because they lost an important divisional game, which sucks, but I think it was good to build that character for them. And then literally we talked about this last week of they haven't been in many situations where they've been down in the fourth quarter. A lot of times they're already in the lead in the fourth quarter and they just continue and win, which is great.
Right.
But this week was a prime example of a time where they had to step up and figure things out in the fourth quarter and change things then. And they showed that they could do it. So I think it's huge for them to have that experience now as opposed to cruising
in the
through
playoffs.
teams. And we will see because they play the Jets and then the Dolphins or vice versa maybe, but those are their last two opponents. So they're going to probably cruise to a couple wins at the end of the season and hopefully they just don't get complacent and hopefully they're still ready to go when the playoffs come around. So
that's why I said earlier, like all that Ryan just said, it hit it on the head. That's why I said earlier, like they needed to win like that. They needed a comeback win. Drake May needs to learn how to play in games like that and win games like that because there will be like a 90%, I'm going to say 95% chance if they really end up winning a Super Bowl one day, they're going to have to play in the playoffs. They're going to have to play games like that and come from behind and win. So it's just something you've got to learn to do.
I'll leave it with this. I'll leave this game, then we can go on to other games. So I'm gonna bring this over to another sport as well. In soccer, a lot of times, if players are having a down few weeks, they'll put them in like the younger with like the second team to give them a little bit of like a confidence boost. Like, hey, you are very good at what you do. Like, you are still good at what you do. Figure it out, then come back to us. So I could even see that them playing these not so great teams as a confidence boost of, we're hanging 40 on these teams? Who says we can't go hang 30 on, this, that, and the other? You know what I mean? So I think that's Ryan, I totally get your side. But also I see it. You can also spin it as, well, they're confident that if they can hang 40 on the Bengals, I'm just saying team. they can hang 40 on the Bengals, then why can't we go hang 25, 30 on the Bills, which they did, but they still lost. But anyways, but like that's how I see it as well. So
Yeah, I could see that.
Evan, I later on, if like after, like right before we end the show, like after we're done with all the football stuff, if we have time, I have a very important question for you. I just remembered that.
Tony, ask you right now. Ask
it right now. It's very like random. It has nothing to do with football.
Ask it right now.
Are you sure you're ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead. Ask away.
This is something I need to ask you. I need you to. Yes, you need to look at me in the face, and you need to tell me who is the best soccer player, Ronaldo or Messi.
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Okay, that's all I want. All right.
Next game.
Thank you.
The Bills only winning by 3 is weird to me against the Cleveland Browns.
Yeah.
It just seems like you have a huge game against the Pats last week, and then I don't want to say you lay an egg, but I feel like because usually laying an egg means that you lost, but you kind of played down to the Browns a little bit.
Yeah. Yep.
Again, this is just looking at score. It's very tough for me to watch games right now with my current work schedule, but I try my best for you guys.
That 1 p.m. slate was the only bad slate this weekend, I would say. I mean, that Bills versus Browns game, and then the Panthers and Bucks game are the only two I have a decent amount of notes on. So that was a close game, closer than what it should have been for Bills.
You guys hear about Quinshawn Judkins? What happened to him?
Yeah, that's like the main story I would say from that game.
Broken fibula, dislocated ankle, like it's bad. Like
I didn't see the injury, but I heard it looked bad.
I mean,
it looked terrible. His whole leg looked fucked.
He is very good. Again, I'm gonna get rid of all his off the field issues, whatever. That I'm not gonna think about that. I'm not saying that it's okay, not in no way, shape, or form, but also like he is very good. Very good.
Well, he was the Browns. I mean, obviously Myles Garrett, but outside of that, that was your. I mean, Shadur, but also the big thing was Quinshawn this year. Like that was the main star. Like you had Quinshawn and Harold Fannin, and that was like you really had a good rookie draft. So I don't know, that injury is just very bad because you see a lot of running backs, they just do not. They don't look like the same after a gruesome injury like that.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. Jaguars beating the Broncos was huge as well. Trevor Lawrence
massive
4 tutties.
Trevor Lawrence leading like
in a different world.
Yep. Yeah.
The last 3 weeks.
I also go ahead, Ryan.
I just want to mention the Titans getting a win against the Chiefs is massive for the New York Giants.
So I was gonna
and for the Vegas Raiders to move up in the draft rankings. So hopefully, actually,
I was gonna say we got the Tank Bowl next week.
Yes, they play this week. So
who does?
The Giants and the Raiders.
No way.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I swear, if there was a tie for the worst record in the NFL, they should do a one-off game and say, "Hey, week 19, you play one game. Whoever wins gets the one pick."
I always thought they should do something like that.
Yeah, we got that naturally. Except it's the loser.
They play week 18.
They play this week, week 17.
Gotcha.
They still have another week after. Which I think the Giants play the Cowboys.
Probably. I think it's all divisional last week.
It's all divisions.
Season, right?
Yeah. But that game will be for the number 1.
That's going to be for the one. Yeah.
The loser will win the number 1. Yeah. Go Raiders!
Which is still that's crazy to me. Like that happens like the last possible week. I mean, you're not really ever going to have 2 divisional opponents that are like that bad.
Yeah.
So.
Also, I can't tell you how close I was last week to saying the Titans over the Chiefs. Because I was like, oh, Mahomes is out. They're dejected. They're not making the playoffs. I wanted to say the Titans, but I was like, you know what? give me the sure shot in the Vikings, and sure enough, they paid off.
Yeah. Yep.
Would have paid off either way, but still.
I would
have our
gladly like
picks?
to say from
Yeah.
last week.
Yeah.
I
Forget who
don't. I
picked.
believe
I picked the Cardinals, I think.
I took the Vikings.
I honestly I have no idea who I picked.
What the?
We completely lost track of this whole entire thing.
I think
Like,
what we
it's-
should do, we all should make a playoff bracket when it comes out
Yes.
Yes.
and post it somewhere so we have it
Yes.
and keep track of who wins what.
I think I said that last week after you left the show, Evan. I said Ryan, like, that's gonna be the tiebreaker, like the
Yeah.
playoffs. It should
I also
be.
think Tony hasn't worn his pink wig yet.
That's true.
Yes. I'm gonna have to buy another one. I think I lost it. I'm not gonna lie to you.
You just got it.
I know. I wore it that one time and then I put it somewhere and I don't know.
Gotcha.
I haven't seen it. I'll buy something fun. Don't worry. I'll buy something fun.
That's fine. Or you know what, Tony? You have to buy the propeller hat.
The propeller hat.
Yes, that's what you have to wear instead.
Bro, that's
Yeah,
a
you have to wear.
genius idea. All right.
'Cause feel
I
like
shall order that.
Wigs can get like a touch expensive sometimes. I feel like a propeller hat is somewhat easy to wear, but also like it's not like uncomfortable while you're wearing it either.
No, that's a good idea because the propeller hat never stops spinning. So it'd just be cool
Yeah.
for the viewers that log on, they get to see,
Yeah.
like me wearing a nice propeller hat.
I mean, I'm loving the current headgear.
Right?
Yeah, I'll say that.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Right?
Got a haircut today. Needed it.
Yes,
All right,
sir.
and what else we got?
All
Anything
right,
else,
so
Tony?
only thing I got, I mean, picks for
I
next
mean, we
week.
got the. I was gonna say the only game we didn't really talk about that was pretty good was Steelers versus Lions. That's the only
That
one I
was a
have notes
wild
left.
finish.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that like the last play. Riddle play is touchdown. But first, pass interference.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
the
and
offense.
he's like, well, I didn't understand the call because he's like, it was.
Because they started off by saying it was a touchdown,
Right. That was the weird.
but then they were like, "Oh, but there's pass interference, so the game's
Yeah.
over."
But then he said the penalty is not enforced. The game's over. So, but then, but was
Wow.
there like a different
It makes no
penalty that
sense.
was? It was like
I don't know.
I don't
know.
I have no idea.
I do remember watching it though and agreeing with the call. Like that was not a touchdown. That was a penalty. There was no questionable thing about the call.
Mm-hmm.
No, I think it was the right call. Just sucks. Just sucks, man.
I know. I mean, it
Lions,
sucks,
dog.
but
Had a
Go ahead,
window.
Just putting the blinders on, looking at scores real quick. The Texans only beating the Raiders by 2.
yeah,
It was close.
that was. I don't have a lot of notes on that game because other
Yeah.
than the fact that Gentry went off.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he did.
But that should have been a more convincing win from the Texans' part.
That's my thing. I'm like, that's what I was like. That's it, really?
And man, those Raiders are scary good. I don't know. I'm afraid for next week. Might not go well.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'll say that as my pick right now. I'm going with the Raiders over the
Oh,
I'll take the
Giants.
Raiders.
So
yeah, put me down for the
That's messed
Raiders. I don't think I chose them.
yeah, there's no way any of us chose them unless it was like week 2.
I mean, the Giants have a historically bad run defense. It's like the worst run defense in NFL since like 1950 or something like that.
This year?
It's-
This year,
How do
yes.
they have a bad run defense? Their front seven's disgusting.
That,
right? That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
you would think
It
You would
makes no
think-
sense.
if you
It makes
use
no
logic
sense.
and reason, then it
If
it
you
would,
don't think about
doesn't-
it, it makes
doesn't-
sense.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It's
Um,
literally historically bad.
I will say that the signs for Abdul Carter are looking very, very bad, folks. Like, he
It's fucking
looks
so
like
bad,
a
dude.
bust. Yeah.
Give him time. Give him time. I mean, that's like
I don't know. I
thought-
mean, you're right. Like, he does need time, but like usually,
Mhm.
I feel like you at least see something by those dominant guys.
usually, yeah.
Hey,
for
who
my
knows?
pick this week, I don't think I've taken him yet. I could be wrong. I'm gonna take the Green Bay Packers over the Baltimore Ravens,
That's a solid pick.
and I think
There you go.
that the loss from to the
You
Pats
haven't
is gonna
taken
be.
Packers yet?
I don't think so.
No, we'll have to check the tape.
I can have a backup if need be.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what?
I mean, we
what?
probably won't
You know what?
search,
Wait,
but
nope. Fuck it. Give me the Broncos
the Broncos
Broncos?
over the Chiefs.
over the Chiefs.
Against the Chiefs?
Yep,
Oh, yeah.
yep.
All right.
Broncos over the
But
Chiefs.
that's even
I-
like you haven't picked the Broncos yet.
I haven't taken the Broncos yet. I know I haven't.
Okay.
Yeah, you've
Yeah.
taken a lot of the other teams, like that the worst teams, and somehow got them right, like
Mhm.
earlier in the season. So you probably have some of the better
I got
ones.
the
still
Giants. I
left
got the
over.
Giants right.
Mhm.
I missed on the
Yeah.
Browns. I missed on I think another team, probably back-to-back weeks. I'm pretty sure, but I think there's a few games where I picked like the worst team, and I won it. And you guys are like, how the
Yeah.
fuck do you keep doing this?
Right. Yes.
Just no ball.
The
What else?
so the it is when it comes to yards per rush allowed. The New York
Mhm.
Giants have allowed 5.8 yards per rush,
Oh
which
my
is
God.
the most since 1933.
Wow.
So the worst ever in a season is the 1934 Cincinnati Reds allowed 6.4 yards per rush. And then the Giants are second. And then
That's a baseball team.
The Cincinnati, I know that's how long ago it was. Is that they were not even there's a completely different sport. And then the third worst is the 1950 New York Yanks,
Mm.
which I thought maybe was
Not
the
a
Giants
baseball
at one
team.
point, but like
Not a baseball team.
That's not a baseball team.
The
But
Yankees. That's
The
a baseball team.
Yankees. Yeah.
Wow.
So historically bad, literally.
Have you heard about the possible record the Jets might set?
Yeah.
The
0 picks in
unbeatable
a
record?
season.
Zero
What-
picks is- zero
Oh
interceptions in a
yes.
season,
Yeah, that's
which would be
I don't know.
hilarious.
That's like baffling to me. I don't know how that happens, but especially with a defensive-minded head coach.
Yeah.
Mhm.
He was the defensive coordinator in Detroit. I don't
know,
understand.
man. I don't understand. I mean, like I said, it's like the same shit with the whole Ravens thing. Like, I'm not complaining. Like, I want the Jets to suck, believe me. But it's just the way that some of these teams suck. It's like,
Mhm.
I don't know how these fans live. That's all I'm gonna say. I don't know.
I'll get back. I have a buddy who's a Jets fan. I'll get back to you on that one.
How do you look at yourself in the mirror?
How do you wake up every day and still be a Jets fan? Question. Asking for a friend.
Well,
Also, one
did
more
you
thing about the
did you
Jets.
guys see that interview like 2 or 3 weeks ago, like from that Jets fan?
Yes.
It was like outside, right? It was like
Yeah.
at the stadium, and it was after they lost.
He's like,
Mm-mm.
yeah, I was born into this. I'll always be a Jets fan, but I really hate this team.
Yeah,
I think
It
I
was
love
so
the honesty
funny.
from Jets fans. Like, yeah, we fucking suck.
Yeah,
dude.
like they know.
We're horrible.
They know how it is. Yeah.
So, you guys heard about Justin Fields? He's on season-ending IR. Granted,
Yeah.
IR at this point in the season, you're done no matter what. But
Yeah.
So it's what, Tyrod time? Sorry, Two-Rod Taylor time?
Brady Cook,
Brady Cook. He's
Cool.
starting
Taylor.
against the Pats. Yeah,
Tyrod Taylor.
they already announced that Brady Cook is starting.
That's crazy. Never heard of the guy.
I never
You
heard of him
will.
until last week.
You will when his team drops a massive 3 points on your
Mhm.
Patriots.
It's possible.
I think they scored 6 last week.
I swear to God, if Drake May throws an interception against the Jets, I will sell him.
No longer my MVP.
Nah, he won't. There's no way. There's no way
They
he
lost
will.
Sauce Gardner. They're fine.
Yeah, right.
That's
They literally
true.
were like, no picks. Let's get rid of our best defensive player, our best D back.
Both of them.
Yeah,
Both of them.
right. Quinton Williams has been pretty decent on the Cowboys too.
Pretty decent.
He
Pretty
has,
decent,
yeah.
if you will. One other record we can talk about real quick.
Mhm.
Myles Garrett is a half a sack away from tying Michael Strahan, a full sack away from breaking the record. He almost got it on Sunday when Josh Allen fell on his own, and Myles Garrett's like reaching out, like, please let me touch him. And he barely got a finger on him as Mason Graham was also touching him down.
What's crazy is that's exactly how Michael Strahan broke the record.
Against Brett Favre.
Brett Favre.
People
Brett Favre
were
went down.
saying, people were saying that Favre went down on purpose to give the record to Strahan.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, come on, like, what the fuck?
Favre.
Like,
Either way,
get
record's
like,
a record. You have it. You're gonna take away the other 21 or 22 sacks that he had this season. Come on.
right. And TJ Watt had 22 and a half as well. So Strahan shares it with TJ Watt as well. Myles Garrett will have sole possession. There's no way he doesn't get one sack in the next 2 weeks.
Mhm.
So I feel pretty confident saying Myles Garrett's going to break the record.
Would you make a propeller hat bet about that?
I would if Myles Garrett doesn't end the season with, I'm taking the over on 22 and a half sacks.
Okay.
If he doesn't break the record, I will I'll sit here butt ass naked.
No, you gotta go shirtless, and you gotta wear the propeller hat.
I will
Can we go
literally,
shirtless?
yeah.
What, shirtless? Yeah.
I'll put tape over my nipples and everything. It's just so we don't have the sensor. I'll wear a bra, and I'll wear a propeller hat. Yeah, if Myles Garrett doesn't, that's how confident I feel, because that's not going to happen.
All right.
He's breaking it. He's breaking it this
time,
week on Snoop Huntley.
They're playing the Steelers this week, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, my bad.
Steelers,
my bad.
They play the Steelers, and then
He's going to get it against Aaron Rodgers. Even better.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Rodgers is pretty slow now. Yeah.
Ryan, I will take the under.
You're taking, bro.
I will take the under.
All right.
I will. If I am wrong, I will do a polar plunge.
Oh my God.
Is that when you like dunk in the ice cold ocean or something?
Yeah, you really run like jump in the ocean.
Okay.
Wow.
But you gotta send us you gotta post the video on the TDT social media.
So what you're saying,
all right,
effectively, is that Myles Garrett is gonna
have break the record.
Gonna have 0 sacks.
It's gonna have
in the next 2 weeks.
Wait, are you saying so? What if he has 22 and a half exactly?
Then he doesn't break the record. So then in that case,
okay. So I do not think he will break the record. You think he breaks the record?
Correct.
Okay, that's what we're going with then.
So if he has exactly 22 and a half, then you win, and I will do my punishment.
If he goes over 22 and a half, I will do a polar plunge.
Correct.
Yeah.
So he needs 20. He needs 23.
He needs 23 or more.
Yes.
And he needs 22 and a half or lower for me to win.
Yes. And he's at 22.
Cool.
Yeah,
cool.
you just can't let him get a sack in the next 2 games.
By the end of the season.
Yes.
Not next week. There's 2 weeks left.
2 weeks. Yes, I'm aware.
All right. You heard it
Even
here.
Though
I
will say it is more impressive if he breaks
it
this week.
It is, because that's
if he does it this week and then goes out and then like puts up like 2 more sacks.
Yeah.
It'll be having like 24. I'd be like, you know what? Fine, whatever.
Yeah.
I'll do a polar plunge. Cool with me.
Then you can't really put an asterisk on it as long as you break it in 16 games.
Yeah.
Right, because that's what Strahan did it in.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. So.
Damn, you guys making me want to bet on something now.
All right. Well,
I
what's your prediction? he's gonna tie it.
Well, I'm already wearing a propeller hat either way, so it's like At that point, I might as well have some fun. The fun answer for me would be to say that he won't break it, but like I feel like that's so unlikely, you know.
I mean, you can do that. You can bet that, Tony, if you want.
So, I hate being cold. So the polar plunge would suck for me. I hate being cold.
Are you gonna do it live, or are you gonna just submit it?
Well, we can't do live videos because we don't have enough followers.
We're live right now.
We're live right now. Come on, Tony.
Oh, I thought you meant like on Instagram or something. I was gonna say.
No, I can get a video of it.
Well,
and
yeah,
send
you
it to
could.
you guys and put it on the gram. That's cool with me. I'll make that happen.
Yeah, and then we can take the video and we can watch it here on the podcast. I think I could probably superimpose it on the screen. I could pull it up with a little tech wizardry.
Yeah,
make it work.
All right. What else? Yeah, boys. Is that it for the day?
I think that's it.
Dude, I think
pretty much
my favorite episode yet.
It's a big time juiced up episode.
Yeah.
We tackled racism in this episode too.
Yep.
So
we did.
How's that?
We did.
Did we? Nah, I'm not gonna say it.
We ended. We call a timeout on hate. 30-second timeout.
And just a timeout.
Just a timeout. Have you seen those?
Well, the thing is, a timeout means that you resume.
Yeah,
that's what. Yes. Thank you. Someone who finally said that. Thank you,
dude. That's been my thing.
I think it's hilarious,
dude. Yeah, everyone said that. Like, yeah, let's call a timeout on hate. Who came up with that and was like, yeah, that's good. Let's roll with that.
How about we just quit? Let's just quit. How about that? How about we just quit?
Let's forfeit hate.
Let's forfeit hate. There you go.
Let's forfeit.
No, I don't know. I kind of like the timeout idea.
Let's
I
rage
just think the saying is funny. Obviously, there's no place for it. Obviously, I think just like the saying is funny.
Yeah, the sentiment. The sentiment, 100%. I agree with. Yeah. But it's not. Well, I mean, is the sentiment that we're gonna regroup and come back stronger? Like, I don't think that's good. In that case, I don't think so. But it's just
stronger. It's just to be better.
We don't know.
Take your pick,
right? Like we're gonna. Oh, goodness. I don't know.
This is a hell of a way to end the episode.
Didn't get the wording right.
It doesn't make sense though, because timeouts when you're a little kid are for like when you're behaving bad, right? So like,
yeah, but that's
most
not
kids
calling a timeout. That's not.
What do you
mean?
Timeout.
You're not in. Let's put hate in timeout is different. You're not going in.
Very different. All right, I think we're getting a little bit too long on this, guys. I think we're missing what it should be. But
well, no, it's the same thing though, because if you're calling a timeout on hate, that means when it's gonna come back. Yeah.
Yes.
It's like a bad kid. Like if your kid's being bad and you put him in a timeout, chances are when he gets out of timeout, he's still gonna be bad.
But that is supposed to be a corrective measure.
But it's not. That's the thing. I don't care. Whatever.
All right,
guys. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Put timeout on hate.
We're gonna send hate on Christmas vacation.
There you go.
And come back in a week.
Excuse me, guys. Hello.
Yes.
Why would you say that? Why would you say Merry Christmas? It's Happy Holidays.
Happy Holidays.
Thank you.
All right. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Merry
Happy
Christmas.
holidays to everybody.
Whatever it may be.
Listen, yeah, we got people celebrating everything. So, but
in all seriousness, happy everything to everybody out there.
Yeah, no, 100%. But personally, I do celebrate Christmas, and I'll say Merry Christmas in addition to Happy Holidays. I'll say both. So we love you guys. We will be back next week to go over everybody else that's going to clinch the playoffs. Happy to see you guys, and we will catch you next week.